What's going on, guys and girls? Rob here, and I have been asked some questions today, and I am going to do my best to answer them. All right. First off, thank you, each and every one of you that come to my channel, and I got to ask a couple of questions today by someone. I got a notification. Let's see. Joseph Colella. Joseph Colella asked me a couple questions. Hey, Rob, I was wondering how do I get Bruno, Ric Flair, and the other created wrestlers? All right, Joseph, first thing is some of them now are in Filsinger's rotation, where you may end up getting a Ric Flair or Bruno Sammartino or some of those wrestlers. Some of them are still black and white from back in the day, but some of them are in the rotation now. Some of the bootleg ones, my advice is get deep within the game. Either come to channels that are broadcasting Legends of Wrestling, or broadcast it yourself. And the next thing you know, what's up, Keith? Somebody will say, well, hey, where's, I don't know, Bruno Sammartino, or somebody that's a straight bootleg wrestler like Dusty Rhodes. I do not have Dusty Rhodes. So that's one I look for. A lot of times I'll trade. A lot of times people send me stuff. It just depends. I've been on my channel, though, I'll say this, 18 months, and I've got a lot of great people here. And a lot of folks would like to see their favorite wrestler wrestle on my channel, and they know the best way to do it is either tell me how I can acquire it or just send it to me and I'll just send them some money or do something like that. So my advice is, if you want to acquire some of the quote-unquote bootleg wrestlers, number one, get in touch with Filsinger first. There's a chance some of the bootleg wrestlers have become uncopyrighted or whatever, where they can freely print it. If not, go to where people are playing it live, get involved in live chat, tell people, look, hey, I don't have that one, I can use that one, I can use this one, I can use that one. You may end up being in a trading match with somebody with a game that somebody else really wants or something, and hey, it's kind of like trading bubblegum cards or whatever. And back in the day, baseball cards or whatever. This just ends up being Legends of Wrestling cards. So that's how I've acquired mine, is just simply doing my channel, having people come up to me and say, Rob, you can use this one, this one, this one. Have you got this, 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 or that? And if I didn't, then maybe worked out a way to do something. All right. And next question was also presented to me by Joseph Colella. One last question. You use an alternate pin roll. Is that a house roll? Yes, it is a house roll. So how does it work? Thanks. Joseph, this is the way I do my pin rolls. All right. First off, I write down on a piece of paper, it'll tag. Let's say for instance, we got a tag match going. Because once you get a tag match, you don't have any problem doing any of them. But let's say I've got a tag match going, and I'm gonna have Harley Race and Luthez right here, okay, as one team, okay, and Tom Pritchard and Roddy Piper is the other team, okay. Let's just say we're doing it. Say we're doing that. Before I do anything else, I write down their pin. So Harley Race has a pin. It says a 5. Okay. Right there, it says a pin of 5 for Harley. So what I do, I don't write. You can write down if you want to. Write down pin of 5. Then let's say somebody's trying to pin Harley Race. Then you're going to get 2 dice out. You're going to roll it one time. Let's say the first time you roll a 4, two twos. That's a 1 count. Next roll, let's say you roll an 8. Okay? Then that 5 automatically jumps up 1 number to a 6. The highest you can bump it up to is an 11. So you always make it where somebody has the opportunity of kicking out. But if you got 3 11s, somebody's got to roll boxcars in order to do that. But that's the way I do it. I go to the pin number. He's got a 5. His teammate Luthez also has 5. So let's say Harley Race has almost been pinned 3 times. His will go up to an 8, but his teammate will stay at 5. So you go by just him while he's in the ring, and that's the way we do it. What's up, Ken? And that's the way I do it. Tom Pritchard starts out with a 6, and Roddy Piper starts out with a 5. So obviously, if you start Roddy Piper in the ring and he almost gets pinned 3 times, his 5 will turn from 6, 7, and an 8. That way, you got to roll 8. You got to roll less than 8 or less. I think it's 8 or less. 3 consecutive rolls. And if you don't, then they kick out. It can go high as 11, but no higher than 11. Okay. If you got somebody in a move, let's say the Indian Deathlock, something like that, I go the same route with it. Indian Deathlock, you got it put on them. You got it put on them good. Figure 4, same way. You go to their pin. Let's say it's a 6. You roll it one time. You roll a 5. That's 1. That's just like your hand going down one time. Roll it again. Let's say it's a 9. That pin will go up to from a 5 to a 6 or 6 to a 7, whatever. And so that's the way I handle that situation. I always I don't like rolling it one time. That's just my opinion on it. I love the game, but I think it's so much better if you make it where they can get a 1 count, 2 count, 3 count like that. And 3 count is official, you know. And that's the way I handle that situation. So some good questions. Some good questions. And I appreciate getting them. Yeah. Joseph Kalella. And I'm not sure I've seen Joseph in here before. So Joseph, if you're in here, definitely speak up. Don't be shy, because man, that's the way you can sometimes come up with stuff. Now, nice, clean, sweet smelling cards, because I'm eating beans out of a pot. Ain't no better way to do it. Don't want no leftovers. Never want leftovers. Never want leftovers. That's when it sucks. So, yeah, I hope I answered your questions for you. Yeah, it's a fun game. If you've never played it, guys. No, it's not a dog dish. This is a pot, man. Oh, I still got a few beans left in it. They're cold, though. I eat them about 3:30. Baked beans. I love damn baked beans. Mm-hmm. Baked beans. Yeah, Pete. I was going to bring it up. Keith has updated how my Phillies are doing here in back in 2019 rather. And nobody's really knocking the cover off the ball. Cutch 287. Who's doing that in 278? Real Muto. 354. Odubel Herrera. What's up, P-Jet? 289. Michael Franco, I think. And then 333. Is it Altair? I think it's Altair, maybe. Scott Kingery, somebody like that. 326. Then Aaron, is he not Aaron Nola? Might be Pavetta. Yeah. What's going on, Thomas Morgan? What is up? Yeah, we just was showing the silent member, one of my silent members, Joseph Colella. He wanted to know how if I used an alternate pen roll, and it was it a house rule for Filsinger, which yep, I do that. And then wondering how he could get Bruno Sammartino, Ric Flair, and the other created wrestlers. I told him just hang tight. Anytime he sees somebody playing it, go in live chat and start talking about it. Yeah, everybody knows my most wanted wrestler is Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes, that's the one I'm looking for. So I'll one day find him. I'll get him, and when I do, I'll send somebody something. 200 subscribers coming up. $40. I'm just gonna give away $40. I didn't know what else to do. Thought about giving away a game, and I was like, you know what? Let's let somebody just do what they want to with their money. It's still this damn COVID and all that shit. Get a pizza. Take mom out to eat, take dad out to eat, get a tank or two of gas, whatever. $40. That's what we're going to do. Now, I know it's going to be, I know I have 200 subscribers, okay? The first 100, they get to me. When I'm going to get one of those pull tab boards, okay? I'm just going to pull a tab off. You can have one per person. First 100, they get to me. I'll pull a tab for you. After I pull all the tabs, whoever's tab it is, I'll send them $40 straight green in the mail. We'll try to do it. Oh, as soon as we get 200, I'm going to wait to 200. I'm like 196, 197 now. I definitely already took Honey Bunny out to eat. Spent 125 plus tip. Well, I'll give you 40 of it. I'll give you 40 of it if you win. Yeah. So that'd be pretty cool. Call the place up about going fishing. Now, I'm telling you, I will really have to have maybe a couple of cameras at this place if I go fishing. It's called Cripple Creek in Virginia. Okay? It's a lodge sitting right there in the middle of a field. I think it runs you about $100 a night. They rent you the whole lodge out. It's got a kitchen in it, 2 or 3 bedrooms. It's pretty much just a log cabin. A couple hundred yards away is one of the stream. It's a stream that runs 0.8 of a mile. About time you spread some of that fortune around, CP. Yeah, man. It's about 0.8 of a mile. And they stock that damn place every 2 days. I mean, you have got to watch it on YouTube to see some of the damn killer fish that comes out of these things. 14 positive at K-State. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's not looking too good about man, that's crazy. But if you want to see somebody catching, and I know it's not bass either, folks, trout. I mean, killer size trout. I mean, when they put a net in there, the head's up here, goes all the way down, and then his tail comes all the way back around. It almost won't fit in the net. Killer size trout. And I can't wait. And I want to rent a place up for one day to fish it. Like I say, they stock it every 2 days. So they stock it about 160 days out of the year, 170 days out of the year. The Meg. I wasted time watching the movie The Meg. Today, I have not been on here. I will fully admit, I had not been in a mood to be on here today until just a little while ago. A couple people asked me how I was doing. and that settled me down somewhat. Justifiably or unjustifiably, whichever way you want to look at it, I was pissed today. I was not in a good mood. Not been in a good mood all day, and we got about $300 worth of baits. My wife gives me hell if I buy worms. Thomas, Dad's doing okay. Dad's doing okay. Of all the shit that's going on, Dad's doing okay. He's actually walking better, doing much better, everything. It's other crap. It's just other crap. And my wife told me I'll forget it, but it's not. I mean, it's not that easy. It's just people. I wouldn't do it for honey money than I did buy the 2020 version of the new baseball. But I'll be all right. But yeah, Dad's doing well, doing very good. He's getting up from his chair, walking to the restroom now, which is about 45, 50 feet. And he's doing it with a walker and doing pretty damn good. So, as far as we're seeing right now, it looks like he's doing good. It seems to be. He seems to be. But I'm looking, like I say, looking to maybe try to go catch some of these big ass fish. They're just, they're huge, and I'll have to get all my good equipment. Yeah. My dad, he's doing pretty well. Had a picture of him when he was still, I haven't taken a picture since he's gotten out. I really should. If you're coming to see me, can you bring me a Pepsi? He didn't care about nothing else. He wanted that Pepsi. So I got that to him. That was about a week ago. He got out of the nursing home Thursday. So 3 or 4 days later, he seems to be making improvements and strides every day. Seems to be. One of the cats lost about 10 pounds, 8 pounds or something. I mean, crazy weight while he was gone. And now that cat's just crazy about him. It never was that crazy about him before he broke his hip. But that cat missed him so bad, it stayed down in the basement, moping and groping, and now it stays upstairs all the time with my dad. And I'm like, animals, man, you just never know. Animals, they mourn. The only, thought maybe you saw Ms. Rob. I think she's downstairs. She made some stuff for her tree. Her tree is a June tree, and she's getting everything ready for July. And I have not lit it up yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to light it up right now. I'm going to see how it looks. Let me cut this light off. Let me see how it looks. Whoa. That may not be cool. Carlito. Let's see. What the hell is that here? Oh, yeah. I see it. All right. I'm going to cut the light out, and now I'm going to let you guys see what it looks like here. All right. Might, if I get me a damn phone where I can see me. Y'all can't see nothing. And I can't see much more than nothing. Let's see what we got here. There it is. There we go. How about it, guys? What do you think? Pretty cool, isn't it? She makes the little angels around and stuff. Yeah. We are afraid of the dark. But, yeah. She made the angels on there. See if I can. That little angel, right? I don't know if you can see it or not. Like that right there. That's an angel. She actually made that. She made most of the stuff on there. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. So, yeah, she does a good job of stuff. She's downstairs working on stuff now. Whatever July. I don't know what July's got in store for us. I'll put Legends up. If you ever have any questions about Legends of Wrestling, folks, send them to me, and I will answer the best I can. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Beautiful day outside today. Dark out there now. Okay. What is it? 9:07. Days are getting shorter. Days are getting shorter now. So, I actually like shorter days. I'm one of the crazy people in the world. I like the short days. Yeah. Dave Gardner really likes History Maker. If you hadn't seen me play in the last few days, I've actually got my own course. I'm playing on my own course now. History Maker Golf. Yeah. I don't know where I put it, but I got it in here somewhere. But yeah, Dave's liking it. Dave is really liking it. I'm glad he is. I really am. Yeah. He said he was pessimistic about it. He tells everybody straight up, I'm not very optimistic I'm going to like this, but he did. And bless you. She blew her nose. She went, oh, chew. But yeah, I based it on my home course. Got to go. Getting up early for work. Take care. See you all. Be well. Yes, sir, Thomas. Have a good one, my friend. Be safe. Be safe, everybody. That's the main thing. Be safe, damn it. Be safe. This here's my home course. Here's my home course. Now it's only a 9-hole course, and I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. So I would like a good college basketball game that is similar to Status Pro. Anthony's coming out with one. College basketball. Is he coming college football? College, there's a Status Pro college game, Keith. Get in touch with Alan Shaw. Have you got Alan's channel? He actually plays Status Pro College on it. The only teams you get to teams that made the tournament. That's the sad part. 68 teams or whatever the hell it is. So they're all pretty good. They're all pretty good teams. No scrubs. You know. But that's the way I would go. If I have his channel, I'll check it out. Yes, do that because he plays it. It's been a few weeks. I haven't seen Alan play a lot the last 2 or 3 weeks, but I haven't played so much the last week and a half either. I've had a lot of shit going on, and really, I was planning on even thinking about doing the All-Star race today, but it looks like it's got to get pushed back this week sometime. So I'm gonna try to do the All-Star race one day this week, and I'll definitely try to do that. And then I'll get together with whoever I have to, Jet and whoever else I have to get in touch with. And when I say have to, it's either me doing that or either I don't have a chance in hell because I'm lost. Some of these guys, they can help me with some new cards. A couple of people said they want to change traits. I'm not messing with my card. Changing traits, we're going to have to get that officially done. That way, when I say that, you're going to have to come to me when I do a video and be like, okay, we're going to change it from this to this. That's official. That way, everybody can look at the change traits. Couple of people we're going to lose. We're going to pick up a couple of people. Oli Nimala, as well as Philip Reynolds' daughter. I do not know her name. We're going to pick those two up. And we're losing a couple out of the league. Iron Horse and one other one. People that have not been part of the channel the last 12 plus months. So I'm making it for people that are part of the channel. So that's why we're doing with that. Let's see. Atma Bryan still rocking out the baseball pretty much on a daily basis. If you want to watch his channel, brother, you better be up 7:30, 8 o'clock every morning to watch it. Brian keeps them rocking out just like that. Anthony, as you know, he just released the second heavyweight set. Okay, I know you won't believe this, but you can get both heavyweight sets, welterweight set, a lightweight set, and a middleweight set, and the base game. Yeah, Colorado Kid's the other one, and a base game, $75. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw it at. It's $75 for the whole kit and caboodle. He may have to bump it up a little bit because, man, oh man, that's so cheap. But I mean, that's base game and everything. So you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. Not if you're going to pay $25, $30 for the base game. You're better off just get it all. Get the whole works. Plus, it's a lot of weight involved in it too. So he you know, it probably costs you a little bit in shipping. But the thing of it is, if he's going to send it to you express mail or something like that, $10, $12, whatever. I'm ready to make new car cards for new drivers and change traits. So let me know when you have that info. Okay. So I know Ken Castro's gotten in touch with me back probably a couple weeks ago, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Can we change traits? He didn't say he wanted to. All he asked was, can we? With the connotation kind of like that he would like to. Well, if you would like to, what's up, Philip? If you would like to, number one, change traits. You can trade something, but you cannot acquire something, okay? Oh, yeah, I'm keeping mine the same, too. I know what'll happen if I change mine. I'll look back and be like, damn, I could have won a race this way or that way, so I'm keeping mine the same. Oh, you gonna leave my – okay, that's cool. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to change tracks this time, okay? That way, some of the people that said, well, we had too many of this, too many of that, too many of this, too many of that, we'll try to get rid of that. Number two, we're going to give the back group a lot better chance here in the second in season 4. Top group is going to get 1, 2. Middle group's going to get 3 and 4. The back group's going to 5 and 6. Pedal to the metal is going to take the place of TV. We're not going to have any TV drivers. That's going to be pedal to the metal. Okay? So anytime we do a TV roll, pedal to the metal, you got a 1 in 11 chance. I'd like you to help me a History Maker golf card. Okay. All right, Philip. We can get together. One day whatever time you want to, first off, you just need to get yourself a piece of paper, and probably if you can get 110, if you can get some 110 paper, just get you some 110, and and then open up the book and pull about 10 cards out and see all the traits. Okay. And I put like the least amount of trait. This is me. This is my card right here. Okay. I'll play some golf. Shaper. And the only reason I call myself shaper, I fade the ball when off a tee. And then when I'm hitting irons, I hook them a little bit. Shaper. That's the only reason. Semi-soft. I can stop the ball on the green inside 80 or 100 yards. I can do that. Laser. My wife will actually tell you I can hit the ball straight. Other than that, nothing. Semi-laser, semi-soft, shaper. That's it. That is my card. Nothing for putting, nothing for recovery, nothing for experience. I have nothing. So, basic. It's a real basic. And you have to ask Bob B where he wants to add 1 fast pit or escape for being champion. Yes, we would do that. If we're not able to get in touch with Bob B, you can roll the dice. You can do that too. Yeah, I don't think you can ever go wrong adding 1 to the escape, because nobody can go higher than an 11. You cannot go higher than 11 on escape. That's the highest you can go. If we roll boxcars, it's bad. I want a card as a second string soccer blast goalie. Well, you know, I never played golf. I mean golf. I never played soccer in my life. So if you want to be a second string, what I would say is look how many stars are given to the first string guy, okay? And give yourself a few less and distribute them the way you want to. If, let's say, for instance, the first string guy has 11, maybe go to 8 and be like, okay, now you got to distribute them the way you want to. 3 here, 2 here, or 4, none, whatever. I don't think you should probably go 0 on any of them. My player just sits there eating pizza. Eating pizza. That's another thing. We're gonna have another pizza video here very, very, very soon. Haven't had one in a while, and I don't know what we have in the basement. No telling. No telling. And there's a pizza place in the neighborhood we think may be reopening the 25th. This weekend or whatever coming up. Today's the 21st, so it'd be Friday, I guess. 22nd, 23rd, Thursday. So it may be a new place. I may try it. I've got a place south of here that I've never tried on here. A couple people have asked me to try some more pizzerias. I will do it. I will do it. I enjoy it. I really enjoy going places. Eating pizzas that's always fun. And do you have any barbecue sauce reviews? I do not have any barbecue sauce reviews. Anybody that knows me knows I like smoked barbecue, and then I always like to put that liquid smoke on my hamburgers, on my steak, wherever. You'll find it in the barbecue sauce of your aisle if you're down south. I don't. Are for the exceptionally sweet ones. But care. Do you have any? But yeah, I like liquid smoke. Liquid smoke. You don't overdo it though. You overdo it, then it starts tasting like a charcoal briquette in your mouth. Been making turkey chili Thursday. I actually made ground beef chili Thursday or Friday one. Thursday. And I've got a bunch of it in the refrigerator. I have not eaten it but one meal so far. Wife will tell you about it. It was good. It came out real good. Anytime I'm making chili, okay, I know you've seen these McCormick packages that says chili mix on it. I always get a regular one and I get a mild one. I don't care if you don't like spicy chili. Get yourself about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of ground beef. Cook it all at one time if you can. Drain that damn thing out. Drain it out. Get you 2, 3, 4 kinds of beans, whatever you want. I always put pinto beans. I put light and dark. What's those other kind of beans? They're a little bit darker and a little bit more firm. Light. Shit. Some of them are like red beans. What do they call them? Damn it. I got some in the other room. I'll have to get up and look if somebody can help me. Damn. But that dark, it's like a dark bean and then a light bean. That's what they're called. Kidney beans. That's it. Thank you, Keith. So I always get myself about 2 cans of dark kidney, 2 cans of light kidney, and then 2 cans of pinto beans. Drain them as much as I can. I just let them drain right down the sink. I just barely pop them open and just let them drain what they can drain. Whatever extra you got in it, make sure you get fat meat, anything like that, out of it. The chili, I throw plenty of sauce in it. And I've had people tell me, man, you making soup instead of chili. No. The ground beef will suck up so much of that sauce, it's crazy. If it calls for 40 ounces, throw 50 in it. At least an extra 10 ounces. If you want to throw extra 14-ounce can, just do it. You ain't hurting it. Let that meat simmer a little bit, though. With that powder, of that McCormick's powder, set it on a low temperature and let it cook for 30 minutes. Then add the beans to it. I use kidney, pinto. See, I don't put navy. I don't. And you put corn in it too? Now, I don't do all that. I actually, with mine, if I'm eating a hot dog, I'll just pour I'll put chili with the beans on top of my hot dog. I'll eat it. I love it. Got some hot dogs I grilled out today. My grill didn't work right, though. And does anybody know this? I don't know if it's true or if it's not true. No, never made chili mac. Chili mac's not my favorite because I would rather have chili without the macaroni. That's just me. This is what happened today. I got a brand new grill, and it's got 4 burners on it, okay? But I got a regular level and then a little top level about this wide, okay? I just stacked potatoes across it, probably friggin' 10 or 12 potatoes. And then I lit all 4 of those things up first, and it was getting good and hot in there. I closed it up, and the damn thing never went above 250. Now I'm wondering that if the heat didn't have enough, like a conveyor belt, conveyance or whatever they call it, because of those damn potatoes blocking it up. Once I took some of the potatoes out, it did better. But it still didn't do as well as I was hoping it would. But I was just wondering if that would be part of it. It cooked the hamburgers fine. I had burgers, I had hot dogs, and I had baked potatoes and sweet potatoes. And I made sweet potatoes, hoping do you vent it? It's a gas grill. It's a gas grill. And it's got a thermostat on all the way to 750. And if I ever make a pizza on it, I've been told to let it go up to 700 before you even start the pizza. But I've been told about that. A lot of people told me, don't cook a pizza on 250, 400, 500, even 600. Make it 700 degrees. Then cook your pizza. I'm like, wow. But they're telling me pretty much to bake your crust a little bit first. Then put stuff on it also. I'm going to run with it because it's some Italian folks telling me this stuff. So people I'm trusting. But today, when I was cooking my burgers, it took just way too long. And I'm just wondering if I'm shouldn't be running out of fuel, though. I wouldn't think. I hope not, anyway. But we'll see. I'll go, if I have to go get it filled up, I'll go get it filled up. But it just didn't have the pressure behind it that I was hoping it would have. And I cut it on high, every one of them on high, and it just didn't look like it would lighten up as good as I was hoping. Maybe a line clogged. I'll check it out tomorrow. I'll undo everything. I'll unplug everything and try and clean it. I cleaned it a little bit today, but not so much. But the wife was sitting there just eating hot dogs straight off a grill. I mean, I charbroil those damn things. I love them like that, too. Love them that way. What else is going on? Red, white, and blue racing, all-star race this week. My golf course, I'm going to play somebody else there. I'm gonna play a pro. I'm going to get my ass whipped. But, hey, I thought I was going to get my butt whipped against that other guy, and I beat him. It took me 18 holes, but I got him. What was it? 4 under to 3 under or something like that. Yeah. Something like that. So, we'll see what happens. I'm going to try it. Broil my meat, but then use a crock pot to cook it. You can do that. The only reason I don't put chili in a crock pot, I like to put it on the stove with a little bit warmer heat. I don't seem to get as much grease, but I use 93.7 ground beef. I don't use none of 80/20 or 83/17. I use that. Almost. It's like 96.4 or something ground beef. It's got a little grease, but not so bad. So I cook it brown. I brown it all on the stove first. I brown all, like, it was probably not quite 2 pounds ground beef, and then I put that in the pot. 80, is it 85/50? Yeah, it's some 93.7 or something. It's some chuck, some of that high price shit. And 2 little pounds were maybe $10, $12, something like that. It's high as hell, but it cooks good. So after I cook it, then I'll put it on the stove on low temperature, and I'll pour a lot of tomato sauce in there along with some of that chili seasoning, and let it run there and just do its thing. I'll go in another room for 20 minutes, put it on low temperature, then start adding beans to it and go crazy with it. Plenty of tomato sauce, though. Plenty of tomato sauce. Sometimes even after I add my beans, I'll throw another can of tomato sauce in it. I'm not shy with that, but I use at least two packages of that chili stuff, chili powder type stuff that you can get at the store. You can get Walmart brand, whatever. But I can tell a little bit of a difference in some of them. Do you use crackers or Fritos? I like crackers better. I like crackers. I actually like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them or not. Oyster crackers. Them little son of a bitches about that big around. Ooh, they're good. Oyster crackers. Angel hair spaghetti near there. Oh, you see, I say I don't want to put no spaghetti in my chili, though. I don't like that. No, but I love oyster crackers. Yeah, Keith knows what I'm talking about. They're little round things, and if you bite into them, you can kind of bite them in half and stuff. But they're cool. Little fat son of the bitches. Oh, yeah, they're good. They're good. They really are. I enjoy them. Like I say, the wife, we did some stuff today. We've worked on a cat, the stuff you get at Skyline. And Skyline stores at a special chili place. I've never been to Skyline, so I don't know. Yeah, outside today. We were outside most of the day. I've been hot all damn day. We were working on my mom's thing for her cats. It's like a cat gym chili place. Yeah, we don't have them here. Like a 3-way chili. Stuff you get at Skyline. Keith, like a 3-way chili. That must be what you can get at the Skyline 3. No, it's not in my area. Skyline and Gold Star. It's in Cincinnati. Okay. I've been to Cincinnati. Pretty damn close. I've never been in the city, and I've never been to the airport, which is actually across the river in Kentucky. I usually get a 4-way myself. Oh, okay. That, you got me lost on it. I don't even know what you're talking about there. Look up 3-way chili in Cincinnati, Rob. Okay, I will. Yeah. That's cool. 3-way chili, Cincinnati.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Cincinnati chili is a Mediterranean spice sauce
I don't want that.
For spaghetti or hot dogs.
Hell no. No, I don't want none on no damn spaghetti. Hell no. No. Nope. I wouldn't eat that. All that damn cheese? Shit, no. Now, I would put some chili with a little bit of cheese on a hot dog and eat it. Yeah, I'd do that. But I don't want no damn spaghetti now. Cincinnati chili. Hell no. Smithsonian has it down as one of the 20 most iconic foods in America. Yeah. Created by Tom Courageous. Lots of good food trucks in Cincy that have all the levels of chili. Really? Nice with Coney's as well. Yeah. We used to go to Coney Island. What was it called? Something Coney Island. They had them down in Texas. Shit, I loved them. They were some good, man. Now they had it with Fritos in. What was that? Something Coney Island. James Coney Island. That's what it's called. James Coney Island. It was good. That was real good. That was real good. Yep. What else? I'm trying to think. Gonna get a little chipping in this week. I'm gonna try this out. My little chipping net. Like I say, it comes with 12 balls in it. Open it up. You try to hit this one. This one. Obviously, you're trying to hit that one there. And then you got the two little openings right there. And you can fold it up and put it in this little bad boy. Yeah. I found that when we went out of town. And you can see the little lady right there. She's just chipping her little ass away. 5 yards is not enough to chip. Come on. Hit it a little farther than that. Put a little air on it. Put some air on it. Yeah. 3 targets to improve your accuracy. So I'm going to try that some this week. Mowed my grass yesterday. Yeah, I mowed it yesterday. And supposed to have a truck going to be bringing me some dirt. Probably it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks now. I'm probably going to wait till after the 4th of July. How about clam chili? I don't want no. Now I'm not a big seafood person. Wife is allergic to seafood. The wife is allergic to seafood, son. And I'm not a clams person. And I'm not a scallops person. And shrimp, no. I like good fish. I like real good fish, but and I can eat oysters raw or fried. I like them fried too, though. I like them that way. But hell no, I don't. It ain't enough seafood out there that I eat. I don't want no clam chowder. I don't want. All right, soup, chowders, any of that stuff that is milk based, I don't want it. If it's a milk based gravy to it, like you got some kind of spaghetti or noodles or something that's got that white sauce, I don't want it. I do not want it. Had clams 3 times this week, shrimp twice. That shit is so full of damn. Don't care for oysters. I'll eat some oysters. I like them some bitches raw and go in there and grab a beer and just. She won't do it, but I'll do that. I'll go to the oyster bar and do that shit. Hey, bring me a dozen. But you got to keep a beer coming for me for that. That's when you want to get wasted. That's when you're looking to get wasted. That's all that's for. Because they taste okay, but they're not going to fill you up. The beer is what's filling you up. And that's when, I hadn't got wasted like that in 30 years, 25 years. My son brought me seafood for Father's Day. Cool. How old's your son, Ken? We took my dad some candy. He can eat candy anytime. 27. Cool. Very cool. I got a niece that's 26. My younger brother's got a daughter 26. I don't have no kids myself. One of my friends came today. I hadn't seen him probably in a year and a half. Year and a half anyway. He just turned 54 over the past week or so. And he lives right in the middle of the state, not too far from Charlottesville. And he's just not doing very well. He's got like both rotator cuffs. He's got to have surgery. He just had an arm, elbow type, almost surgery I had, and that damn, what do you call it when you can't pick up stuff and all with his hands? He's already had one. Now he's got to have the other one done. I'm like, damn. He's falling apart at the seams. What the hell they call it? You can't grab and grasp and stuff. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. And they cut him open right there. What? So, carpal tunnel. Yeah, that's what it's called. Carpal tunnel. Yeah. That's some shit that hurts, man. Because I've had problems with my hands before. My riding partner who moved to Greenville, South Carolina, texted me today complaining about all the heels. Greenville, South Carolina, all the hills and Greenville. Well, he's okay. He's over in the mountains. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. He gets to ride on them now. Yep, he gets to ride on them. Anybody know who won the race today? Talladega Nights, Talladega Day. If I was picking, I would say Alex Bowman. But I don't know. I have not looked at my phone. Phone's sitting right there. So I haven't looked. I'll take a look in a moment if somebody else doesn't look. I'm being lazy, crazy lazy, which is sad. Seeing these pictures right here, me and my wife. We was at the Flamingo. You know, where you sitting each other, right up on top of each other like that. That was our 10th anniversary right there. I didn't even notice them. I'll pull them down a little while and show them to you. I wonder if Keith will ever make a skydiving game. I don't know. I hadn't had the airplane game back yet. My brother still got that damn thing. May get it back, may not get it back. You have to land in a small area in the United States. Oh, me. Not the non-COVID zones. So bad, I know. So bad, I know that's mean. I shouldn't be saying shit like that. With the parachute needs to be open. You have to land in a small area with the parachute open. Yeah, and the wind not blowing too hard. Yeah, some crazy shit. I was watching somebody from NASA, or somebody was NASA related. You guys remember back, oh, good God, how many years ago has it been? That explosion. Was we in school? Were we in school still? May have been. And this damn thing took off. Stay away from power always. And the damn thing gets on up, and then all of a sudden, they're still talking. They're talking like everything's going well. And that damn thing blows apart, and you start seeing shit flying, going this way and this way and this way. 87, 88, might have been before that. Not in the middle of a destruction derby. You guys remember what I'm talking about? Whatever was in 1986. Okay, that damn thing exploded. This man was on here talking the other day, and he said that didn't kill a crew. He said them people were flying and went all the way down to the ocean. And the ocean, when it hit when it hit the water, it exploded and killed him. He's living by that theory. He says that explosion didn't kill him, people. And I'm thinking to myself, I think he's crazy as all hell. Now I may be wrong. I may be totally wrong. But he thinks these people were living, falling all the way down. And I just think with as much gas and as much fuel and all that shit it was, that when it was an explosion like that, how in the hell is somebody going to live through that? And he said he thinks they were living, may have knocked them out. And then by the time it hit the ground, may not have been conscious. So yeah, and that's what they're saying. May have knocked them out. Yeah. Which if you're going to die, it ain't going to be the way. Shit. But can you imagine that? He said he thinks the little thing, the formation or whatever. That's why he said he thought the first 800 miles there should be 3 or 4 places where they could take off and go out and try to help out if shit ever happened. But that's not National Guard's problem. NASA shit, they don't take that on. But yeah, that's just some crazy stuff when you think about it. That's some crazy ass stuff. It really is. Let's see when this damn thing's gonna fly over our head again. Space station fly over. Let's see. Can you see it tonight? Can you see it tonight? I don't have a web thing for it anymore. You know, I used to have a little thing where re-entry. The shuttle was lost on recently about 3042 on re-entry. Yeah. Okay. Ain't enough money in this world to get me to go up into space. Hell no. Shit, last couple of flights I've been on airplanes, it was like, okay, it's got to get better than this. We flew all the way from Vegas back down to North Carolina, and we couldn't see the ground nowhere because it was so damn cloudy all the way. Raining across the whole United States. Dark. We flew. It was a damn dark flight. We landed 7 in the morning, right there. September or whatever. So it was just getting light, and I'm thinking, you got to be shitting me. And I mean, we're landing, and it's just clouds, 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 and then looked like 20 or 30 feet, which it had to be probably 100 feet anyway. We could finally start seeing stuff just a little bit. And then all of a sudden we landed, and I'm like, oh, dear God. I think the SpaceX rocket has several abort options after launch. Probably does. You would think it would. And, you know, that guy threw a lot of money into it. And now I don't know. I don't know if he sees any of the money back or not. But he threw a lot of money into it. When can I see the space station?
According to space.com, NASA officials said the space station is most visible in the sky at dawn and dusk.
Oh, I know that. Dawn and dusk. I like seeing it, the Earth thing, when it's supposed to come through and when it's not supposed to come through and all this. $248 miles above the Earth. That is a long damn ways. And then there's a Google Play ISS detector. Yeah, be shitting me. They got downloads for everything nowadays. Download for this, download for that. Damn. There's much Cincinnati chili. Yeah, I wish so. Tracking the space station. That's what I want. Oh, hell no. You can't see it now. It looks to me like payoff pitch is reasonably accurate on statistics. I like it, Keith. I like it. You've been doing my statistics. How you like it so far? You've been doing stats. You've been the stat man for me. I stopped for 2 weeks, and I was like, I didn't really do it because of you. I did it because I didn't got burned down on it. Tastes good, but it did help you catch up. So, how many games have I played so far? Like 20? Played about 1/8 of his schedule, I think. Still a lot to go. $22. Nishak doesn't pitch the next game. I like putting Nishak in, especially if I think, especially a lot of good right-handed batters. He can stop them pretty good. Sir Anthony may have to get thrown in there now a little bit. I'm fixing to lose my my left fielder, Kutch. That's gonna be a big blow. But then I'm starting to pick up some players. Scott Kingery, he can go anywhere on that field. That's why I kind of like to have him as a bench player, because if any of them get hurt, other than the catcher, I can make do with him. He's not a bad player to have anywhere. He really is. He's a good player. He's a good player to have. We'll see what happens. Plus, I got Jay Bruce coming soon. Jay Bruce knocked the cover off the ball for us. He's a hell of a hitter. So, should be very, very, very interesting. What else? I'd heard something else today. Baseball nixed everything they got going on right now. So they're still in continuous talks. They're saying nothing over 60 games now, just due to the fact of the people. Now they haven't been starting him. Yeah. You're right. So now I almost have to find a place to put Herrera. But, you know, when I do pinch hit with him in fourth, fifth inning, something like that, then I can kind of figure out where I want to have him in my lineup. That helps. That's not such a bad thing sometimes, having Herrera come in there. The players that have been hurt, and they're saying they're starting players. I actually had some names. Did anybody else catch any of the names of the players? I caught some of the names of the players. Philadelphia Inquirer, I think, is what leaked some of the players' names out. And so the majority of the players that had corona were major leaguers, were not minor leaguers. It's what I'm hearing. They probably went out partying or something. I don't know. When you're in Florida, it's hard not to want to go out and do something. But all I say is if you go to Florida, Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, go play golf, man. Go play golf. Go get a 12-pack. Find yourself a driver and go play some golf. I mean, me and my wife will actually contemplate taking off in the next 2 weeks, taking off going places. But I would like to go somewhere where I know people or go, meet up with some people. We really don't want to go places where it's going to be a crowd, and really don't want to go where it's been raining like a son of a bitch. I mean, here we've gotten 7 inches of rain in the last 10 days. Last 2 or 3 days it's been dry, but boy, oh boy, I mean, our rivers, they're almost hitting the bottom of the bridges. It's crazy shit. The water is that high here. It's nuts. So I don't know. If she decides this week she can't take off because she's got some kind of training going on. But we're seriously considering it. Just take off and go somewhere for a week or two. We need it. We need it. I know she would like to find somewhere where we get a nice pool. And I'd like to find somewhere where I can find me a nice flat golf course. A little forgiving to my fade. And not too long for the old man. Let's see if I can shoot in the 40s on 9 holes or in the 80s in 18 holes. And obviously not having somebody videotape all of it, but if somebody wants to video part of it or whatever, I don't have a problem with that. I would rather actually get videoed than I had somebody else overlooking my shoulder the whole time I'm playing. I just hate that shit. Somebody in a rush, in a hurry, I'm like, oh, hell no. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Yeah, Herrera was hot. Then they stopped playing him. Then he got in all that damn trouble. Now he's not even on the team. Not even on the team now. It's almost 10 o'clock. What, we got 7 folks here? We got three thumbs up. Can we get 5? Can we get 5 of them? Most of the time I don't do too much begging. I'll just see if we get 5 tonight. That'd be good. We got 8 people here now. That's cool. And I know sometimes mine's slower than you guys. You may see where it's 10 people in here. You may see where it's 6, but it's showing me 8 people in here and 3 thumbs ups. So yeah, so give it, see a couple more thumbs up. That'd be pretty good. Um, it it's still up in the air whether the kids are even going back to school here in Virginia. 2 weeks ago, they pretty much said yes. Now they're not so sure, and that's a shame because you got people saying, "I'm going to homeschool my child. I'm going to do that," which is all well and good until they get to be 17, 18 and don't know how to add, can't do their own checkbook, can't just do basic shit, figure out how much money you got in your checking account, or how much money you got in an account, and how to pay your bills, stuff like that. Kids should know how to do it when they go to college. When they leave to go to college, they should know that. So if mom and dad's going to throw $250 in their account, they should know how to do that. And I get, you wouldn't believe the questions I end up getting from some of the people that just locally. Can you help me with my, I've done taxes for years. I've done taxes for people and figured out, how they can live on a tighter budget, do budgets for people. Me and my wife live on a budget ourselves. We cheat once in a while, but not too often. Most of the time we live on our budget. And she keeps up a checkbook, but I do the budget type deal. I'll be like, yeah, that we can live on this, and this, and this, and that's fine. So I get people sometimes say, look, Rob, I will pay you a little bit if you can fix me up a budget. And I'm like, I don't fix up a budget for a year. I like to fix a budget up for 2 years, because if you see that in 2 years' time, you may be able to have a little bit more spending than you've got now. I don't know, hell, maybe your bills and stuff are 60% of what you make. Well, hell, you need to hold some of that money back, obviously, stuff like that. And where after you've got money after a year or two, then you've got more freedom to do this, that, this, and that. And I enjoy doing it too. I have to admit, I enjoy doing it when somebody gives me, these are the numbers we're playing with, Rob. What can you do for me? Went to McDonald's yesterday and my total was $5.46. I gave her a $10 bill and a dollar. She was all confused. I'm telling you, you can confuse kids nowadays. Mine was something like that the other day. It was like 6 1/4. And I gave him 11 1/4. And she was like, but sir, this is a $10 bill. I said, yeah, just put 11.25 in there and see what I get back. Oh, you get a 5 back. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. Now, if mine was 5.46, I'd probably just give it 10 and get me a few ones. But if I can make it exactly where I get 5 back, I'll do that. But probably 5.40, I'd say 90% of the time, mine 5.46, I'd probably either give them 10 2/4 or just $10. Probably that's just me. That's just me. But you like to, you want your 5 back. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. We got a bunch of money in there in the other room too. We got to take it and go get it. Give our 9% up to the counter if we do that shit. I don't know whether we'll do it or roll it up ourselves. 90 cents out of $10 is 9%. 9% is a lot of money. If you get $100 in there, you give 9 of it up, or 9, it may be up to 9.40 or 9.50 now, 9.4%, 9 point something percent. It's not quite 10% yet. But those damn machines, they make some money on you, and it doesn't cost them a thing. All that a little bit of electricity, and that's not running no time unless you're putting money in it. And dimes or Canadian dimes, Canadian nickels shoot right back out. They will not take those damn things. It's crazy. Crazy. Let's see. Any news? I don't know if there's any news today or not. Nobody told me who won the race, so let's find out who won the race. I'm going to say, like I say, 88 car. Who won the NASCAR race at Talladega today? Postponed. Okay, postponed. Okay. Wow. Toyota. Truex, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Busch. She was confused. At the hardware store once, they had dots on things of different colors, representing a percentage off regular price. Cashier had something for an item 20% off. She was confused. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, another cashier said to use her calculator and multiply the price by 8. She asked, that will work? My niece was not very good at math at all. And I tell you, my wife's a lot better at math now since I met her. I was a math teacher for 7 years. And basic math like that. Learning how to count, learning how to do stuff, knowing that, learning 0.8. Yeah. Multiply 0.8. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 0.8 and you'd be fine there, right? 20% off. That's right. And stuff like that, or multiplied times 0.2. And that's how much you take off of it. Just whatever. Yeah. Or sometimes you even get 20%. So, there's so many ways you can do it. And I feel bad. I feel so bad for the kids now that can't add. Reading is important. And I'll stand by. Reading is very important. You need to know how to read your name, read words. Yeah, you're right. My mom. This is my mom now. She got me a Mickey Mouse watch. Okay, she got me one with the hands. Mickey doing like this. And she said, "Guess what? You're not wearing it until you learn how to do it." So she wouldn't take it to the jeweler and have a battery put in it until I knew how to tell time. I was 5 freaking years old. I was a kindergarten kid. I'm telling you, this is a true story. She would not let me wear that bad boy to school until I learned how to tell time. She said, "Okay, you know how to tell time?" And she would do about maybe 10 different clocks. And then, 5, 10, 20 till 11. Okay, yep. Stuff like that. Once I could tell time, she was like, "All right." And kids now, back when I went to school, wasn't no damn digital clocks. You didn't see no damn digital setting up there. 9:40, like 10:05. No, 5 minutes after 10. That's all it was. It was hands on a clock. My dad, he will not wear a watch like that. He wants one that's got hands on it. Now, I'll wear any of them, but kids should know how to do that. Telling time, counting money is big time. I think that's the most important thing. Because I used to tell kids, look, tell you what, if I take advantage of you, I get to keep your money. And they'd be like, you can't take advantage of me. I'd be like, okay. Tell you what would you rather have? 5% of $100 or $6? And they'd be like, 5% of $100? Yeah. Yeah. Stuff like it. $6? $6. But 5% of $100? You know, that kind of shit. You know, that should be something that they shouldn't even have to figure. They should be able to say, well, 5% of $100, $5. $6, I'd rather have the $6. Yeah. No. Sadly, most kids cannot do that. They really can't. That's why, you know, really, truly, I should be right now. I should have math classes here and charge them $20 an hour, $10 an hour, something like that. 3 or 4 kids. Their mom and dad would be blown away in 2 weeks at what they could do. I'm telling you, parents do not teach nearly enough math. Nearly enough. They'll throw a book in front of them, make them read, which is fine. But you need to know how to figure up stuff. And the reason the parents don't is because most of them don't like doing it or don't know how to do it. It's the truth, sad truth. There's a lot of people my age that don't know how to keep up with a checking account. Don't know how to, you know, keep one balanced. They just don't know how to do it. And I've been doing mine since I had a checking account when I was 15. And I've just been doing it. Now I do it, me and my wife together. And kids are intimidated by math and a mental block goes up. Yeah, you're right. Parents too. Hell yeah. I've taught adults how to do math. And I even was considering doing a math class here on like a YouTube channel and get it monetized. Go straight to get it monetized. You can do it if you're if you're doing an educational course, and if you've got a password, where somebody has to have a password to get into your class, you can do that and get it monetized. But I've thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? I'd much rather do it face to face, but it's not necessary. It's definitely not necessary. I actually had one of my friends today, his girlfriend came up to me and said something about she actually had to find somebody else to keep her checking account going. She's 50 years old. She readily admitted it in front of me and my wife. She couldn't do it. And I'm like, if I didn't have a lot of other shit going on right now, I would, I'd take it on. But, that's like an accountant. That's like an accountant type thing. These Common Core weirdos would probably get their panties in a bunch and try to block you. You know what? You got so much shit going on in the world, but I'm like this. I'm not an accountant. I'm not anybody's accountant, but I'm not doing this shit for free. I would not teach. I didn't teach school for free, and I'm not teaching adults free. Yeah, it wouldn't be a free lunch here. I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, if you want to take my class, each time you come in and pay us something, whatever it is. And if YouTube gets a percentage of it, so be it. I'd have to learn what YouTube's percentage is. If they say they're getting 15%, I'd probably say I go 21 an hour, 22 an hour, and be like, all right, take your $250 and shove it up your butt. And I'll take your rest and do it with 3 or 4 people. You do not, I'll say this much. Well, they want it taught a certain way, and you know how much tolerance is for other methods. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not good to overdo with math. Make it easy as possible, and don't throw too much at one person at a time. Throw it at them and be like, okay, did that stick? Do you understand what I'm talking about? And when they understand it, they throw it back at you. Like, oh, let me do one for you. You don't. Most time you don't even have to ask questions. All right, you understand it? Oh, let me do one. All right, and they show it to you. Yeah, that's the way to do it. You want to do one more? You can if you want to. Readily want to. Anytime anybody learns something in this world, they want to show it off. They want to show it off. They want to make sure they learned. So a lot of times they may turn around and try to teach somebody else how to do it. Best way to learn stuff. Try to show somebody else how they did it. It's an excellent way. I always used to tell the kids I had in 6th grade, if you can count money right now, you're ahead of 70% of the kids ahead of you at school. And it's sad, but it's true. It's sad, but true. 20% of the seniors out there right now, if you go give them some money, right? And if they're not looking for it, okay? If they're not looking for it, and somebody they hit the wrong cashier somewhere, they can get taken advantage of. It's so easy. So easy. It really is. It's so easy. It's just, people. And I'll tell you one that's perfect. If you've ever watched this show before, it's a truth. Maverick with James Garner. He goes in and is he's a juror, and they've got this guy up for murder or whatever it is, and he goes to this guy the first day. He says, "I will bet you this much money that I'll bet you $1,000 or whatever you'll find him not guilty." He gives him $1,500, and the guy just gets a stack of money together and just folds it up. 3 days later, he says, he comes out and says it. He says, I could probably cheat you in money if I wanted to. And the guy says, no, there's no way you could. No way you could. In fact, sometimes the hand is quicker than the eye. And he goes on and talks about it. He said, in fact, how much was that bet we made the other day? And he said, yeah, you bet $1,000. I bet $1,000. He said, go back and count that money. And he goes back, unrolls that money. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $1,500. $500 more dollars, $500, $100 bills more than it was supposed to be in there. And the guy didn't even count it. The guy didn't even count it. And I'm telling you, the same way with kids and all. Especially if you count money kind of weird ways or old style. Let's say some food costs $13.50, right? And $13.50, you should know in your head $6.50 is what I should get back out of a 20. And then all of a sudden you see $4.50 come your way. Oh, $16.50. Oh, then all of a sudden, it starts playing in their head. No, well, guess what? I just ripped you out of $2. It can happen. And I think it's a good lesson for kids that if you teach them in school, guess what? I can take your money from you. I'm not looking to. But if I can do it, somebody else can do it. And they're not, trust me, they're not nice as I am going to be to you. I'll give your money back to you. But be watching for it. Always, always have those damn radar up anytime you got money coming out of your pocket and you know you got something coming back to you. That's why a debit card's not the worst thing in the world. It really isn't. Yeah, but, you know, with a debit card, you still got to keep up with how much money you spend. And that's just the way it works. It is 20 after 10. I'm going to go see if my wife is doing okay. She's downstairs, and she has no freaking clue that what time it is, I bet. I'm going to try to do the All-Star race one day this week. Thanks, each and every one. I hope I was able to answer questions for you. Joseph Kalella. And Joseph, welcome to the channel. If I've never welcomed you before, welcome to my channel. And you are a part of it. And now you know you're a part of it because, you know, I'll definitely try to answer any questions posed my way. May not get to it that day, the next day, within a week or two. So don't give up on me. Okay. So Joseph, yeah. Go back to the beginning of the video. I was talking about all the Legends of Wrestling stuff that I've got going on and how I play it, house rules, everything like that. And welcome to the channel. Keith, have a great evening. I'm going to head out. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm probably going to see my dad for a little bit. Who knows? We'll see about that. And if we do plan on going somewhere on vacation, and we may drive to Texas. We may drive to Texas, go around through Alabama, well, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and go into Texas and go down and then come back I-10 and come back Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and then go into Florida, down to Fort Walton Beach for a little bit, and then maybe come back up Myrtle Beach. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. Bear and Holyfield was awesome. It was a pretty good fight. It was a pretty good fight. Thank you for it. Was quick. Wasn't that a quick fight? Wasn't that one of my quick fights? I believe it was. Hey, you know what? I've had a couple that was been asked for me lately, and then all of a sudden, boom! It was over with. Half around. But I always try to at least throw another fight on the grill if it goes that short. I'm not always prepared, but I try to throw something out there. But yeah, he threw the punches, so he had to take them. You guys have a great evening. I am going to be out of here for tonight. Whoops, there's my bottle of water. That bottle's falling here. Who knows? We may try to get the golf clubs out. Probably may even try to take the golf clubs with me wherever we're going to go out of town. When we do go out of town, safest thing to do for me to do is go play golf somewhere. Costs a little money, but safest thing for me to do. And we just have to find a good place for her. She loves the pools, man. She loves the pools. And if we end up coming in your area, folks, let me know. If we end up going to kind of in the Southwest, go down to Texas, and then we'd like to go San Antonio to the Riverwalk, but obviously we want to do it safely. We do not want to be riding around here and place to place and knowing there's a chance. And Keith lives in Louisiana. Now, are you closer to I-20 or I-10? Are you close to the coast? Are you Gulf Coast? Or are you closer up to the north part of the state? Because chances are we would probably be going east-west in Louisiana. I doubt we would be going in north-south. Probably halfway in between. Yeah. I'm in the middle. It does some shit. Yeah. Never have kind of split between there. Most time if I get on it, we'll get on I-20, go all the way to Dallas, go down there and hit 35, go to San Antonio, and then come around by Houston, come down I-10 and just boogie on through and come on back I-10. I like I-10 better, but I-20 is okay. It's not that bad. You can you can you can make pretty good time on I-20. I-10, if it's not blocked up, you can roll on that. I prefer driving I-10, I think, in daytime, uh, just because you got so many critters down there, down in the Gulf Coast and shit. It's just so much stuff out there, But hey, I've never had an alligator come out in front of me on a highway. I hope I don't, but that would be some crazy shit. That would be crazy to have an alligator go out in front of you. It'd be like, I don't know how many people have ever seen one of those cross the road in front of you. Deer, turkeys not too often. Squirrels, rabbits, all that shit. I've encountered those. Armadillos in Texas, they used to run out in front of us all the damn time. But never seen an alligator run in front of me yet, so I hope not. I hope, no hurry for that. So you all have a great, great evening. God bless. I'll see you sometime this week. Try to get that. I'll try to be getting that all-star race together. Armadillo ran in front of you yesterday. Yeah, I used to see those once in a while. I'm not even scared of those. I'd actually like to try to pick one of those bad boys up. I just know they're fast as shit. But they are pretty funny to watch. But yeah, they don't scare me. Not at all. Alligator, I wouldn't know what the hell to do if one of them damn things ran in front of me. I would be like, what? So have a good one. And we're going to try to get the All-Star race sometime this week, guys. Be watching out for it. And we'll try to get the new cards up and ready for season 4. We may get that going as early as maybe July, August, something like that. So looking forward to it. God bless. Have a great night. Bye-bye.